All right, does it work now? Is this working now? Hopefully it's working better now. That's really weird. 1 ball, no strikes to Bryce Harper. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Is it working now? Please let me know if it's working now. 1-0 pitch to Bryce. That's in there for a strike. All right, good. Thank God. I don't know what was going on. That's really weird. That's really strange. Thanks for letting me know. Too bad that we missed the first couple of batters. 1-1 to Harper, and he fouls it off. So Trey Turner was watching as we were trying to fix our stream. Trey Turner grounded out to Berrios, and then Kyle Schwarber grounded out to second base. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you for looking out. Thanks for letting me know. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bryce Harper. 2 outs, nobody on. Berrios will come set just above the belt, but there's a timeout called as Tyler Heineman wants to go on over signs with Jose Berrios. Phillies are playing at TD Ballpark today. It's where the Toronto Blue Jays are playing as their home spring training ballpark. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Berrios comes set just above the belt. And the 1-2 pitch. And that just misses inside. Not by much. But it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe as well. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And Bryce Harper swings and misses at a fastball on the outside edge. And there's a 1-2-3 inning. Berrios, so far so good as we go to the bottom of the first. All right. So the Blue Jays lineup, it'll be Jimenez, Bichette, Vladdy, Springer, Kirk, Rodin, Clement, Heineman, and Straw. All right. Yes, sir. So that is the lineup for Toronto. What's going on? Oh. I was going to say, there's no other Phillies games today. Phillies got stomped, and I booed Scott Kingery's Den Brew. I went there back in 2021 when Toronto was playing their games in Dundon because of the pandemic. That's wild. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. And turn on those notification bell icons too. And that way you'll know when we go live. Yes, sir. Thanks again for being here. Appreciate it. All right, so vertical's working. Horizontal's working. Great. Yeah. Why are you streaming in vertical? I don't know. I didn't mean to stream in vertical. On the horizontal stream. But thanks for telling me. I appreciate it. What's up, JJ? JJ, what's going on? How are you, JJ? I feel like I'm talking to myself. Just kidding. What's going on, man? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I'm happy that baseball is back. Let's go. What's up, Lamario? Lamario Hockey. What's going on, dude? What is up? He said, I'm happy that baseball is back. Let's go O's. Put spring training. Doesn't matter to me. It's like the preseason for the NFL means nothing. I mean, watching the guys develop, it means something to me. First pitch on the way from Joe Ross. Grounder rolled over towards the right side. Stott has it, throws it over to first, and it's in time to get out number 1. And Bo Bichette is due up next. Phillies defensively have JT behind the plate. They got Harper over at first, Stott's at second, Bohm's at third, Turner's at short. And then in left field, it's Max Kepler, Oscar Mercado's in center, and Gabriel Rincones is playing out in right field. First pitch to Bo Bichette, and it's at the kneecaps for strike 1. Bo last season had a very tough season, to say the least. Hit only 225 in 81 games and had 4 homers. And the pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards the right center field gap. It's going to go all the way over towards the wall. Rincones actually bobbled it on the bounce, and the center fielder is going to throw it on over to second base. And it's not in time. It's a stand-up double by Bo Bichette. So Oscar Mercado is the one who got over towards the ball. As Gabriel Rincones was heading over towards the gap, it hit off the wall, and then he tried to field it as it hit the bottom of the wall, and it just popped out of his glove. So there's one out here in the bottom of the first, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr. is up in the box. First pitch is a fastball right down the middle, and that thing is lifted out over towards right field. Rincones gets under it, and he will make the catch. Tagging it from second, going on over to third, and the throw is not in time. Bohm actually dropped it as he was trying to swipe the runner out over at third. It was a good throw by Rincones, but Vladdy gets the job done as Bo heads over to third. Okay, let me write that down. Vladdy, F9, good throw by Rincones. Now up to bat is George Springer. Springer just hit 220 last year and had 19 homers and 56 RBI as well. No balls, one strike, a runner on over at third in the bottom of the first. And the pitch, that's taken outside. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well. Mine stands for Jackson Jones. It's great. One ball, one strike. The pitch, low for ball 2. Missed yesterday's stream. What NHL game are you going to do? You said that you were going to do an NHL game. Yeah, I said that I was going to do the Flyers game next Saturday. Next Saturday. Not this Saturday. 2-1 pitch. That misses outside for ball 3. Going to do a lot of baseball content on this channel. I cover the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles. If that tickles your fancy, subscribe to the channel. If you like good play-by-play, subscribe to the channel too. 3-1 pitch, check swing. He did not go, says Dan Iaxagna over at first base. And there's a 2-out walk that'll issue runners at the corners. Bichette's at third, and Springer is at first base. Saw that Jose Altuve is getting the start out in left field today for the Houston Astros. That was sort of something that they wanted to try during spring training. Astros today taking on the Washington Nationals. The pitch. That is taken for a strike to Alejandro Kirk. Actually, I'm sorry, he's not out in left field today. But I saw somebody on Twitter said that they want to try to implement putting Jose Altuve in the outfield. Maybe he'll come on in later today. 0-1, that's taken for a strike. Or sorry, that's taken for a ball. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's get this ship back onto the ocean. And the 1-1 pitch, and that's fouled back over towards the screen. Runners over at first and third. Today, Houston's left fielder is Cooper Hummel, who's 30 years old. Kyle Finnegan just signed a 1-year, $6 million extension with the Washington Nationals as their closer. And the 1-2 on the way. Nice pitch, swing and a miss. And the inning is over. So Alejandro Kirk strikes out. And the Blue Jays strand runners at the corners. We head to the top of the second. No score at a TD ballpark. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Score bug is ahead of you. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about that. It's pretty much always ahead. Unless I was actually at the game, it's going to be ahead of me. That's just, I've learned it. I've tried different things. A lot of streamers have that issue too. There's nothing that we can do. Why do they want him to be in the outfield? I don't know. Maybe they have a prospect that's really, really good at second base, and they don't want Altuve playing second as much. Hazel May, I remember when she hosted MLB Tonight. Wow. I remember Hazel May. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon as well. What's up, B-Dog? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. JS, what's up? What's going on, sir? How are you, my friend? Oh, it's so good to see you guys. I know I've been saying it for 3 days in a row, but having baseball back is really just an honor, man. We are less than 200 subscribers away from getting to the 5,000 mark. Let's go. We got to get to 5,000 before the regular season. The pitch from Berrios, and that's taken down for a ball to Alec Bohm. Hit 280 last year at 15 homers and 97 RBI in 143 games played. And the 1-0, and that misses down for ball 2. All right. Well, we got to get our sound effects going. Let's do that. Where's our sound effects? 2-0 pitch, and that misses outside for ball 3. Berrios is still on the mound, by the way. Let's go, baby. Charge! 3 balls, no strikes. Berrios gets set at the letters, and the pitch to Bohm. He gets way under it, pops it up over towards the third base side in foul territory. And there's out number 1. It was caught by the third baseman. Add that to the notes, too. Top of the second, and now Bryson Stott's up to bat. His stance looks a little bit different. The way that he's holding the bat. And the pitch that he sees is taken for a strike. Final score predictions on this game. I know it's spring training, but I want to hear from y'all. What are your final score predictions on this one? 0-1. Ground ball towards the first base side, and the first base umpire rules it as a foul ball. Who's your team? How'd you get into baseball? Let us know down below. This is our 3rd season of doing the Phillies. This is we also do not just Phillies, but we do the Sixers and we do the Eagles too. If you just like good play-by-play, I encourage you all to like and subscribe. I know that there's people that love to follow teams out there, which is great. But if you love listening to play-by-play announcers, I encourage you all to like and subscribe, man. Because I like to do that too. 0-2 pitch on the way, and that just misses inside. Not by much. Corbin Burns is going to be making his going to be making his spring training debut against his former ball club, Milwaukee. 1-2, and that is hammered out over to center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So Bryson Stott gets on and gets the Phillies' first hit of the afternoon. Took advantage of a pitch that was going down in the dirt. Now it's JT Realmuto who will step into the box. He's still A-OK. J.B. Bukaskis, is that how you say his name? He's going to undergo Tommy John surgery for Milwaukee, and he's going to be out for the next 9 to 10 months. It's too bad. Pitch to JT, and that's low for a ball, so it's 1 ball, no strikes. Berrios comes set and fires, and the next pitch is grounded over towards third, and the throw over to first is in plenty of time. They weren't going to be able to get Bryson Stott. However, they do get JT out, and there's 2 away. Two outs, top of the second. And now it's Max Kepler who will come up to bat. Had a very good first day with his spring training debut for the Phillies. And the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. Excuse me. No balls, 1 strike. Berrios stares back at second and delivers. And it's down. It's a slider. Toss back over to second base. And Stott dives back in there safely. Why can't none of our guys do what Soto and Olsen do on their first at-bats and hit a home run? It just feels like our guys are never locked in to start spring training. 1-1. There's a fly ball hit out over towards center field. It was hit pretty sharply by Kepler, but he lines out to center, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left, and we've played 1.5 and go to the bottom of the second. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, folks. Let's go. Let's go. It's beautiful. You're right. Just complaining to complain right now. Well, I don't think any of us are satisfied until we watch them in Red October and see them go back to the World Series. I hate being that guy, but this team really just put us through this, man. They got hot in 2022. They were the Phillies daycare. You know, like the young guys were Bohm, Marsh, and Stott. And now they're not babies anymore. I was talking to my friend Justin last night, and he said that he doesn't usually listen to Ricky Bottalico, but Ricky is right about one thing, and that is that those guys aren't young anymore. So, you know, it's been sort of disappointing ever since they lost in the World Series that year, because they made it back to the NLCS, and they lost in Game 7, and we all know what happened. And then last year, they didn't even get out of the NLDS. So it's like these guys are getting older. You look at the rest of the league, and you see the Dodgers, you see the Braves, you see the Mets getting better. It's just how it is right now. That's the truth. I'd love to be optimistic, and I'd love to be positive, but time's running out. Are you confident that this team will make it back to the World Series this year? Yes or no? The pitch on the way, and that is fought off out over towards right field. Ronconis tries to dive and make the catch. He can't get there, though. It was a good effort, and Joe Ross allows a single. It was backed up by center fielder Oscar Mercado. Ronconis definitely gave it all that he had. Denver says not at all. He's not confident at all. The pitch. And that's taken for a strike. How do you feel, though? Not just Denver. Like, I want to know from the rest of you guys. Do you really believe that this team can make it back to the World Series? That this team will make it back to the World Series this year? No balls, one strike. And the pitch is taken low and maybe a little bit outside to Ernie Clement. He's hitting .263 as 12 homers and 51 RBI. That was last year. So he's not currently hitting that. That was in the past. 1-1, swing and a miss. Are you confident that the Phillies are going to go back to the World Series? I'll keep asking, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second. A runner on at first. And the next pitch is going to miss outside and low. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Next pitch, and that misses just a little bit away. It was a fastball. Justin says, in my heart, yes. But in reality, unfortunately, no. 3-2 on the way, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit just in front of Max Kepler. Heading on over to third base and sliding into second base. The throw is not in time. That is Ernie Clement who gets on with a double. And that'll put runners over at second and third. That thing was smacked. That's his first double of spring training. Now it's Hyman who will come on up to bat. Hitting over on the left side, wearing red batting gloves, and tries to take a hack at an off-speed pitch and misses badly. Played with the Blue Jays and also with the Red Sox in just a combined 7 games last year. Only had 1 hit. 0-1, and that's inside. Tyler Hyman also was a member of the San Francisco Giants, was selected by the Astros back in the 8th round of the 2012 draft. 1-1 delivery, and there's a fly ball hit over towards right field. Ronconis goes back, he'll make the catch, but however, a runner's going to tag up from third and will come on in to score, and it's an RBI sac fly. And going from second over to third base is Ernie Clement. So Rodin scores, gets himself a run, and the Blue Jays lead it 1-0 on the sac fly by Tyler Hyman. 100% pressure, says Ronnie. I think that there's a lot of pressure on this team. I do. Nick Castellanos disagrees. Says that the pressure's off. At the end of the day, let's just see them go back. The pitch. And there's a called strike to Miles Straw. Played in AAA last year for 123 games. Was a member of the Cleveland Guardians. And also a member of the Houston Astros. One ball, one strike. Well, congratulations to Laura Rutledge, who's a reporter at ESPN, for getting an extension. We always love it when people in the business get extended by big companies. She does a great job, so congratulations to her. 2 balls, 1 strike. I didn't realize that she was married to Josh Rutledge, former Major League Baseball player. 2-1, and that's taken low for ball 3. I did not know that. Rutledge, he played for the Red Sox, and then, of course, before that, he was on the Rockies. 3-1 on the way, and there's another fly ball hit over towards deep right center field, and on the run to make the catch, and make a nice catch at the walls, Mercado. However, another run's going to come in the score, and it's back-to-back sac flies for Toronto. So Miles Straw comes through, and it's 2-0 Blue Jays. Two outs. And Andres Jimenez will step into the box again, batting on the left side. First pitch is taken for a strike. 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss. I saw a post today, and it was one of those. Actually, I'll explain the story when we go to a break. What's up, Scott? 0-2 pitch. And the next pitch is inside. They try to appeal, and they say no swing. You'll have to stay on for this, because I have a little story. It's pretty funny, actually, I think. Don't go anywhere. 1-2 delivery. That misses down low for ball 2. Deshaun Kersey Jr., who had a walk-off hit on Tuesday, just homered in his first at-bat today. Two, and that hits Andres Jimenez right in the ankle. Oof. Right in the calf, really. And Bo Bichette's going to come back up. I guess I might as well just explain it now. So I was looking at a post today. He is getting checked out by the trainers, but he's standing up. There was a post on Twitter today that said that Rob Manfred was thinking about creating a spring training playoff format. Fall for the bait, and thought it was like a legitimate post, wasn't checking the actual source, and reposted it on my Twitter page. And then I took it off because I realized, well, this is not real. And so, as the pitch is taken outside for a ball, I bring this up because how would you feel if legitimately there was a playoff format for spring training? 1-0 delivery, swing and a miss. I kind of thought about it, and I was like, that would kind of be cool if they did like a little bracket. Because again, like, let's really think about it. There's players that are on these teams that probably aren't going to make it to the majors. So what if they got something else to play for, sort of like how the NBA has the in-season tournament type of a thing? But what if they did that during spring training? I don't know. It sort of made me think about that, and I don't think it'd be a bad idea. But how would they do it? I'd watch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. And the next pitch, line drive, smoked over towards third. Nice play by Bowman. The throw over to first is in time. Bowman to backhand that as it was a sinking line drive. And they did a good job just playing it on a bounce and just throwing it over to first, and the inning is over. So the Blue Jays, they get 2 runs thanks to 2 sac flies by Heineman and Straw, and the inning comes to an end, and we go to the third. How would you feel if there was a playoff tournament for spring training? And what do you think that would look like? Would you watch? Do you think it would be kind of cool? Because I actually kind of do. I think it's like a really interesting conversation. Having a playoff type of a tournament for spring training. Give other minor league players something else to pay, to play for, because honestly, like, their contracts, they don't get a lot. They really don't get paid a lot of money at all. Go to the top of the third. It's 2-0 Toronto. Just got news that Jalen Clark just signed a 2-year standard contract with the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was according to Sham Charania. Rincones will lead off the top of the third. And the pitch is fouled away. So nobody has thoughts about a potential, idea of a spring training playoffs? Nobody. Huh. Does that mean that you wouldn't do it? 0-1. That's taken down for a ball. I guess that the question would be, like, well, what would happen when it's like the World Baseball Classic? I guess you could still, I would still do it. 1-1, and that misses outside for ball 2. Bones Highland also just signed a 2-way deal with the T-Wolves. The pitch on the way, fly ball hit out over towards deep left field. That's going back towards the track, and it is gone. Gabriel Rincones Jr. with his second home run of spring training. Told you yes, Pop. There you go. All right, and now it's Mercado coming up to bat. And the next pitch is taken for a strike. Oscar Mercado in AAA last year played in 93 games at 12 homers and 50 RBI. 0-1 pitch. That's taken down low for a ball. Now I see people commenting after the home run, but yet y'all don't have any thoughts about this spring training playoff game. I see Justin said, just want the big leaguers to be ready for the regular season. You think it's interesting. It's not a bad idea. I need one more strikeout from Barrios. And then you win $1,000. No, he probably won money, though. 1-1, and there's a foul ball. They do the World Baseball Classic some spring trainings. What, they do a playoff round, right? 1-2. And there's a swing and a miss. It was on a check swing, but it was a strike anyways. Yankees lead it 4-0 against St. Louis. Now Trey Turner's coming up. Yeah, it's outside of MLB, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, isn't that like when... That's like what happened when Shohei Ohtani faced Mike Trout, right? Like that was the finals, wasn't it? 1-0 pitch. And that's on the outside corner. It's taken for a ball. They don't really show a virtual strike zone with these things, and makes you realize that the umpires don't really have it easy. 2-0 to Trey Turner, and he fouls it back. Rays just took a 1-0 lead against the Boston Red Sox. Mets and Marlins are scoreless. They're in the bottom of the third. 2-1. That's going to be grounded sharply over towards shortstop. Bo Bichette's throw over to first base was a little bit off the line, but what a swipe by Vladdy Guerrero Jr. And there's out number 2. Turner hit it pretty sharply on the ground, but Bo Bichette made a sidearm throw over to first. Said, my bad to Vladdy. Good job by Guerrero to just pick Trey Turner and swipe him right in the back. 2 outs in the top of the third, and we already have a pitch and change, and that's going to be it for Jose Berrios. And we have a call to the bullpen. See that we got an encoding overload. Great. Another one. Get used to the name Gabriel Rincones Jr., folks. Get used to that guy's name. This is going to be the 95th All-Star game. The 95th All-Star game, man. Does Berrios have 2 strikeouts, JJ? Berrios had 2 strikeouts. So you won your bet. You won your bet. Up to pitch now is Brandon Little, the 28-year-old who pitched in relief last year in 49 games. Had a 1-2 record and a 3.74 ERA. Has some good pitches. He did throw 3 saves last year, below 3. But he had 7 holds and 1 save. The pitch, and that's taken down and out for a ball. Schwarber is up to bat. He grounded out. Over to second base, his first time up. 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the third, Phillies down 2-1, but Gabriel Rincones homered in this inning. Got his second homer of spring training. Next pitch is taken down low for a ball. What's up, Brandon? How are ya? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. 2-0 to Schwarber. And he tried to hammer it, but he bounces it foul. First All-Star game was in 1933. 2-1, swing and a miss. It was held at Comiskey Park in Chicago, Illinois. And the American League, they won 4-2. Connie Mack was the National League manager. And John McGraw was the New York Giants baseball manager. Huh. I didn't know that Connie Mack managed the first All-Star game. The pitch, and that's popped up over towards the second base side. And Kyle Schwarber is retired as the catch is made at second base by Jimenez. Phillies going to run back on a solo jack by Gabriel Rincones. And we head to the bottom of the third. The game was actually on TV. It was on CBS. Actually, sorry, it was on, I'm sorry, not on TV. I'm sorry, it was on the radio. It was on CBS radio and NBC radio, huh? Pat Flanagan and Johnny O'Hara were the broadcasters on CBS. Graham McNamee, I actually don't know Graham McNamee, and Hal Totten were the broadcasters on NBC. Graham McNamee. He was an American radio broadcaster. He was the most recognized national personality in its first international decade. He originated play-by-play sports broadcasting, and he got the Ford C. Frick Award by the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2016. I didn't know who he was, huh? His father, his name was John McNamee, was an attorney and was actually a legal advisor to President Grover Cleveland's cabinet. In 1922, while serving jury duty in New York City, he visited the studios of radio station WEAF at 6:60 a.m. Still around. And on a whim, went to audition as a singer. And someone noticed his voice and asked him to speak through a microphone. He was given an audition, after which he was hired on the spot as a staff announcer. And over the next decade, McNamee worked for WEAF and for the national NBC network when WEAF became its flagship station. That's a pretty cool story, actually. I never knew that. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is up to bat. The count is 1-2. And the next pitch is taken for a called strike 3. And there's one out here in the bottom of the third. I had no idea who he was. Johnson is pitching for the Philadelphia Phillies. That is Seth Johnson. Played for the Orioles. And the pitch is taken down low for a ball. According to Wikipedia, the first official All-Star game came 22 years after the Addy Joss benefit game, which was on July 24th of 1911. It was an exhibition game played between the Cleveland Naps of the American League and an all-star team composed of players from the league's other teams at League Park in Cleveland, Ohio. 2-0 pitch, and that's taken for a ball. The game was planned as a benefit for the family of Addie Joss, who was a pitcher for the Naps, and he died in April of that year. And the game itself raised $12,914 for the Joss family, which in today's money, that's $435,801. There were only 15,281. Can you imagine? That were in attendance for that. Alejandro Kirk is up to bat. And the pitch he takes is way outside for a ball. Kirk struck out in his first at-bat. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Johnson gets set just above the belt. And a little bit below the letters. Throws the 1-0 pitch for a strike. The 1-1. And there's a called strike. Actually, sorry, it was a ball. It was just above the zone. And it's 2-1. Two-one pitch from Johnson. And that one's a little bit high for ball 3. Seth is from Concord, North Carolina. The next pitch he throws is inside for ball 4. And that'll put runners over at first and second base. Johnson, born in September of 1998. Attended J.M. Robinson High School, which is in Concord, North Carolina. And then played for Lewisburg College, mainly as a shortstop. Then wanted to become a pitcher and played at Campbell University during his sophomore year. The pitch, and that's taken for a ball. So we'll see what's going on. How are you, my friend? 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Roden is up to bat on the left side for Toronto. And time is called by Brendan Miller, who's the home plate umpire. Nice. It's cool to be able to be a soundtrack, you know? It's ASMR, as I like to say. Johnson gets set and fires and throws the next pitch at the knees for strike 1. Roden was 1 for 1. He singled to center, and then he scored a run on the sac fly his last time up. Next pitch, ground ball, diving stop by Bryce Harper. Throw over to first in time. Throw over to home plate. That's in time, too. Nice play by Johnson, who had to go cover first base to recognize that the runner from third was coming home, and that's going to go down as a 3-1-2 double play. And the inning comes to an end. He was dead as a fish at home plate. And we head to the top of the 4th inning. It's still 2-1 Toronto. Holy smokes. Very nice play. Terrible base running, but good job for Johnson to recognize what was going on. I'll take that. was a very good play. So Allen Roden grounds into a 3-1-2 double play. It's usually rare that you hear that. Okay. How many All-Stars do you guys think are going to be represented from the Phillies this year? If you were to give me a number of how many All-Stars the Phillies are going to have this year, what number would that be? I'm going to say 4. I think that we got 4 to 5 All-Stars. If they're healthy, there's probably going to be more, but I think that realistically 4 to 5 All-Stars is plausible. I think Bryce Harper's an All-Star. Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, Alec Bohm probably, and maybe Ranger. Start off the top of the 4th as Bryce Harper's up to bat, and he hits a little chopper over towards second base, and the sidearm throw over to first is in plenty of time. And there's one away. We got 31 people tuning on in. Welcome aboard. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. One pitch and a pitching change for the Blue Jays, and they'll be back in just a few moments. So Harper grounds out to second. And we have a new pitcher, so Little's day is done. How many All-Stars are the Phillies going to have this year? JJ, I'm upset. No more quote-unquote poop game anymore between the Phillies versus the Pirates. Bring it back. Speaking of the Pirates, Bailey Falter, former Philly, has gone 2 innings already. Hasn't even given up a run. And had 3 strikeouts. They're playing, what, the Orioles, right? Yeah. Yankees now have a 6-0 lead against St. Louis. So we have a new pitcher coming in, and that's Zach Pop. Last season in 58 games, had a 5.59 ERA, a 1.32 whip, and struck out just 16% of the batters that he faced. Joe Ross got the start today for the Phillies. Didn't really have a good outing today. Did okay. Went 2 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, and a strikeout. Here's the first pitch to Bohm. There's a fly ball hit over towards right field. It's going towards the warning track. It's just warning track power. And knocking it down to make the catch is George Springer. 2 pitches and 2 outs. Comes Bryson Stott. And the first pitch that he sees is taken just below the knees. Jeff McLean just posted on Twitter and said that the NFLPA player poll for the Eagles was conducted during training camp. Quote, before management address specific player concerns, and before the Eagles would have one of the best seasons in franchise history. Next pitch was taken down low. The 2-0 pitch. That's at the kneecaps. Two balls, one strike. Pop, kicks, and pops it. And it's just a little bit low. They try to appeal, and they say no swing. How do you pop a pitch? I mean, you could pop it up, but like, 3-1 delivery, and that's fouled back towards the screen. Mentioned that the Blue Jays are playing at TD Ballpark, and Denver said that he was there at Dundon Stadium. That's what it's originally called. It was built in 1990, the stadium. And the capacity is 8,500. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. That was a sailing fastball that tailed outside, and Stott couldn't catch up to it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Phillies. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Phillies down 2-1. It was called the Florida Auto Exchange Stadium back in 2010 up until 2017. The dimensions of the stadium: left field is 333 feet, left center is 380, center field is 400, right center is 363, and right field is 336. Just to give you a little idea of what the ballpark dimensions are and how far it is to hit home runs to each side. It broke ground on September 1st of 1989, and it opened 6 months later. And he also mentioned that, and he's right, during the first 2 months of the 2021 MLB season, that's where the Blue Jays played their home games. Blue Jays actually played from 77 to 89 at Grant Field. And their seating capacity was 3,417. They have on April 30th, because this game is televised on the Blue Jays TV network, instead of doing a bobblehead giveaway of Alejandro Kirk, they have a thing called a bobble arm giveaway. Ernie Clement is going to come on up. 7, 8, and 9 due up in the order. Johnson's still pitching, Seth Johnson. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. That's taken on the outside edge for strike 1. The 1-1. That's taken for a strike. The Tampa Bay Rays are returning $200,000 they got in a marketing deal from a company the SEC is suing for running an alleged Ponzi scheme, according to Margaret Fleming. Next pitch is taken for strike 2, and the 2-2 on the way. Swinging a ground ball, hit over towards shortstop, backhanded by Turner. The throw across the diamond is just in time for out number 1. So Clement grounds out over to short. And Tyler Heineman is going to come on up. The Rays advertise this company behind home plate at multiple games this summer. First pitch to Hyman, and there's a line drive foul ball over towards the right field side and out of play. Oh, 1 pitch. And that's down. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses again for ball 2. The 2-1 delivery from Johnson. That misses inside for ball 3. The Portland Pilots. The 3-1 pitch is going to be lined over towards right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And there's a 1-out single. The Portland Pilots, they're a baseball team. There was a pitcher named Ryan Rembis who pitched a perfect game yesterday. And that was the 37th perfect game spot in NCAA D1 history. And it took him 90 pitches. The Pilots, they beat Seattle by a score of 8-0. He had 12 strikeouts, and he obviously went 9 innings. So congratulations to him. First pitch to Miles Straw, and that's taken for a strike. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. And the next pitch just misses outside. That's pretty cool. You get to throw a perfect game in college, and it only takes you 90 pitches to do it. That's really impressive. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 4th, and the next pitch is fouled back over towards the screen. The 30th pitch, that's fouled back right behind home plate. Oh, 2. And Straw as the duck. It's now a 1-2 count. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. And turn on the bell icons, too. 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Phillies have some action in the bullpen. Carlos Francisco pitched pretty well in his first spring training outing. He's getting warmed up. Johnson comes set just below the letters and fires. Throws another curveball that's way up high for ball 2. The Predators just made the trade. 2-2 delivery, and that's taken outside for ball 3. Made another trade with Tampa, so they got Steven Stamkos. Now they got Anthony Angelo. for Jesse Lonen. 3-2 delivery, and there's a foul ball. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icons. Three-two pitch. Line drive. Hit over towards center field. It'll drop in for a base hit. Throw is going to be made on over towards shortstop, and everybody's going to be safe. That'll put runners at the corners. Miles Straw is able to get a single. And Andres Jimenez will come back up to bat. And we have a pitch and change. And that's going to be it for Seth Johnson. And the Phillies will bring on their third pitcher of the afternoon. Okay. If you are new to the channel, I want to hear about you guys. What got you into baseball? Why are you here? How'd you find out about us? And what do you love about the sport? I want to hear from you. Introduce yourself. We're a community on here. We try to bring people together, and we like it when people open up. And we like displaying your stories on here, if we can. Hey, hey. The Blue Jays mascot, for those of you that don't know, his name is Ace. He became the sole mascot of Toronto back in 2004. And originally their mascot before him was a guy named Diamond. There's also a second Blue Jay mascot. His name is Junior. And is present on Junior Jays Days, which is usually their Saturday home games. And he's there when the children run the bases after the game. They also had another mascot named BJ Birdie from 1979 to 1999. And then comic strip was from 85 to 88. And, well, here we go. Here's first pitch. It's taken for a strike. The throw over the second base to get the runner is in time, so JT still has it in him. And Miles Straw was out at second. Hyman is still over at third. And the next pitch is taken for a ball. Francisco on the mound. 1-1 pitch. That's down and in for a ball. It's Carlos Francisco, who's 25 years old. From Bayamon, Puerto Rico. And he throws the next pitch, which is a slider that misses down. That's 3-1. 2 outs. And the next pitch is taken down low for a ball. So there's a walk. Now put runners again at the corners. Jimenez gets on with a walk. And Bo Bichette is... that is Kasevich, who comes on in for Bo Bichette. He's the next victim. Josh Kasevich batted .296 last year in Double and Triple A. And he smokes this one over to second base. Diving catch by Bryson Stott. And he takes away a base hit from Cavish. And the Phillies defense comes through and bails out the pitching. And so we head to the 5th inning. Bryson Stott flashing the leather over at second base. And that'll end the inning. My high school teacher played baseball and starred in a commercial back in the early 80s. You remember what commercial it was? That was a rocket. We're going to eat on stream because why not? I usually don't. Today we got a burrito. It's beautiful. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go live for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games. I usually don't eat on stream, but today is a new day. I'm only doing it in between the innings, though. Anybody been to Pancheros? Are you a Pancheros or Chipotle type of a person? Tui's beer. I'll have to look that up. Comes JT to lead off the 5th inning. And he takes it outside for a ball. Tui's beer. Or is it Tui's beer? They've been around since 1869. They're in Sydney, Australia. Huh. It produces beer under the Tui's and Han Brewery trademarks and is part of the Lion Beverages Group. 1-1. And that misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the 5th, nobody out. And the pitch to JT, there's a high fly ball hit over towards right field. It's shy of the warning track, and the catch is made out and right by George Springer. Here's the link, huh? I'll have to check it out. I'll do it after the stream, huh? Max Kepler will get a crack at it. And what does he do? He stares at a slider. It's in there at the knees for strike 1. The ball is 1 strike to Kepler. Next pitch, it's elevated and above the zone. Phillies down 2-1. We're in the top of the fifth. There's 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out to Max Kepler. Tries to take a hack at the next fastball, and he misses badly. Timing was way off. Kepler's now 32 years old. And he lays off the 1-2. And the count is even. Made his major league debut for the Minnesota Twins back in 2015. Two on the way, swing and a miss, and Kepler does strike out, and there's 2 up, 2 down. The guy that's pitching is Josh Walker for Toronto. He's 30 years old, 6 feet 6 inches tall, and 225 pounds. We will get to see Jose Ruiz pitch for the Phillies for the first time today. So take notes on that. The pitch. And it's fouled off by Gabriel Rincones, who hit a solo homer his last time up. That's his second homer of spring training. Watch him in another one, then. 0-1 delivery to Rincones. That's down and away for ball 1. Kepler is he has the most homers by a German-born player. 1-1. That's taken for a strike. Two outs, top of the fifth inning. 2 balls, 1 strike to Gabriel Rincones Jr. The 2-1 delivery. That's popped up in foul territory, and it heads out of play. Two pitch, swing and a miss. Rincones Jr. heads after an off-speed pitch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Phillies again. So, it's back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for the Blue Jays pitching staff, and we head to the bottom of the fifth. Toronto still leads at 2-1. All right, I'm going to ask a poll question in the chat. I asked this before, but I figured, you know what? Let's make it into a poll question, because I know that some people are working and they don't have time to come on and chat. But I want to get an idea. Okay? So whenever you get a chance, answer this poll question for me. The question is, are the Phillies going back to the World Series this year? I said, are the Phillies going back to the World Series? But I mean this year. I should have added that. One person says yes. But I want to know. I want to hear from you guys. Is this team a World Series team? And will they go back to the World Series? Scott says 100% yes. 100% yes, he says. We got the Sixers tonight. That's even more painful. This question is painful. It's all about perspective. Are they going back to the World Series? Think about it. Bottom of the fifth. in the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. So Jose Ruiz is on the mound. It's going to be a guy who I'm looking out for today. 1-0, and there's a high fly ball hit over towards center field. On the run to make the catch is Mercado. He got there into the gap, had to come running in, and he did. And there's one away. All right. Are the Phillies going back to the World Series? 2 of you say yes, 2 of you say no. Keep answering. Tell me why. Why do you think that they're going back to the World Series? Why aren't they going back to the World Series? Don't they have the makeup of a World Series team? The pitch. There's a grounder that's fouled. It's by Robertson. Another check swing ground ball that's foul towards the right side. Will Robertson played for the Buffalo Bisons last year. Hit .226, had 19 homers, and 71 RBI. I work with Dodgers and Yankees fans. Oh, do you? Are you a streamer too? We've had this argument. It's a legitimate question. 1-2 on the way, and there's a towering fly ball hit over towards right field. It's luckily going to stay in the yard. And Kepler gets called off at the last second by Mercado, or Rincones, that is. And Mercado makes the catch. Almost collided with each other. Almost doesn't count, though. Luckily enough, the catch was made. So Robertson came on in for George Springer. And now it's Alejandro Kirk coming up to bat. 2 away. Bottom of the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch on the way, and that's taken outside and low for ball 2. Come on. We have 5 people that answer this. Why do you feel the way you feel? We have 7 people the way that answering this. 2-0. Ground ball hit over towards shortstop. Sliding stop by Turner. Throw across the diamond to first. It's a little bit offline, but a bang-bang play. And Alejandro Kirk, who doesn't really have a lot of speed, just able to beat it out. And there's an infield single by Alejandro Kirk. Are they going back to the World Series? Why do you feel that way? Why don't you feel that way? Oh gosh, folks. Two outs and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, gosh. We just got word from Aiden Laporta, who covers the Sixers, as the 0-1 is ripped out over towards right field, and Rincones tracks it down with ease. He'll make the catch, and Rodin is retired. That's Alan Rodin, who lines out to right. We played 5 innings and head to the top of the 6th. Phillies down 2-1. We just got word from Aiden Laporta, who covers the Sixers, that Paul George just announced that he's taking a break. What does that mean? He's taking a break from podcasting to focus on a championship. Ay. That's funny. I'm in agreement with Justin. We didn't do enough to push us over the top. Just think that there are better teams in the National League this year. I agree with you. That time for PG has passed, his snowman. After the season is over, Paul George just announced that he will be solely prioritizing basketball over his podcast. Just to get back into shape. I can't stand this team. Even when I'm watching baseball, I still get notifications about this team, and they still piss me off. Taking a break. Taking a break after the season's done. Clowns. The pitch, swinging a miss. Mercado's up to bat. I gotta stay off Twitter. 0-1 pitch, and that's fouled away. It's a baseball game. Why are we talking basketball? Oscar Mercado struck out in his first at-bat. What's up, Eric? How are you, my friend? Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. We're on the road to 5K, and we need less than 200 more to get there. We're getting closer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Podcasts don't win championships. 1-2 pitch. That's taken down low for a ball. First and foremost, I mean, if you're going to do a podcast, you got to reach out to JJ. First and foremost, that's disrespectful, number 1. And number 2, you're doing it at the end of the season. The pitch, fly ball, hit over the left fielder's head, and it's going to bounce right over on the track. Mercado can fly. He's going to go into second base, standing up with a double. And a leadoff double, and that'll put the tying run in scoring position. That's the first double this spring training by Oscar Mercado. That thing was drilled out to left, and it just hung out right at the knees. And he got the barrel on top of it, and here comes Trey Turner to the plate. The first pitch, of course, he swings and misses at a pitch that's a little bit off the plate. Calm down, Trey. Bryce Harper's cooking is great. That's really good content, and also he's focusing on the game, so there you go. 0-1, and he swings at another pitch that was in the dirt, and he just fouled it off. That time for PG is past. Oh, 2 to Trey. And it's high. One-two delivery to Turner. It's fouled back over towards the screen. We got 39 people watching. Let's go, baby. On the road to 5K. Daniel's here. What's up, Daniel? What's going on, man? Runner goes. The 1-2 pitch is outside. Throw over to third base is not in time. Mercado, I told you he could fly, and he dives into third base safely. That's beautiful. What's the score? It's 2-1 Toronto. We're in the top of the 6th. There's a runner now over at third base. The graphics should be working, but that's a good reminder for me to tell time and score anyways. Nobody out, the 2-2, and that's taken high for ball 3. So it was an 0-2 count, is now a full count. 3-2. That's fouled back over towards the screen. Scott says, excellent. Yeah, he heard me play the sound effect. He does have a nice new tat. We talked about it yesterday. Payoff pitch. And then slapped foul again. Right behind the screen. George! Wake up, chat. Wake up. Payoff pitch to Turner inside for ball 4. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on, man. Runners at the corners, and here comes Kyle Schwarber to the plate. Charge! Beautiful. Richard Lovelady, the left-handed pitcher, is warming up in the bullpen. Schwarber's first pitch, swing and a miss. Barnes threw a pitch that spelled nothing but trouble. And Schwarber swings and misses at it badly. Only 185 more subs, so we get to 5,000. 0-1. And that misses high and away. We have a new catcher. That's Ali Sanchez. Played for the Diamondbacks last year. Go Eagles. Oh, wait. Think I'm late again. Uh-oh. You're never too late. 3-3-3 step. You're never too late. Isn't that a song by 3 Days Grace? Never too late. 1-1 to Schwarber. And he grounds this one foul. Thank goodness. JJ, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. We're chilling today. We're chilling. Every time we're doing baseball, we're just chilling. It's ASMR. We got a soft voice. You sit back. You relax. And you just watch the spring training games go by. 1-2 delivery to Schwarber. That misses outside. Again, just a reminder, we will be doing the Tokyo series. That's on March 17th and March 18th. The games start at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be early for us. 2-2 delivery to Schwarber, and that one's laid off. The count is now full. How are you, my friend? Runners at the corners, nobody out. And Ali Sanchez wants to go on over signs. Continue to like and continue to subscribe as well. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's keep going. Keep it coming, man. We'll be on for the Sixers tonight. We'll try to get more and more people to come on and support us. Payoff pitch to Schwarber. And it's spoiled. Foul. And does it go out of play? No, it doesn't. However, the third baseman misses it as it was going on over towards the track area. And he just lost it. I'm good, except I'm being held hostage here at work. Well, pass the time by and just have the transmitter on. And by transmitter, I mean just YouTube. And watch Kyle Schwarber try to drive in some runs here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Barnes with the 21st pitch of the at-bat. And it's bounced foul again by Schwarber. Williams here. Trey Turner was off and running, and he has to go back from second to first base. What's up, Will? The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here it is. Ground ball, hit back up the middle for a base hit. And the Phillies are going to get a run. Mercado will score. Turner around second, heads over to third. And the Phillies tied this baby up 2-2. Let's go. Nice play. And Bryce Harper's due up. Woo! Yeehaw! We got a pitch and change, folks. So Kyle Schwarber comes through with an RBI single. And we have a pinch runner for him over at first base. That's going to be Carson Taylor. And Bryce Harper is going to step on into the box, baby. Yes, sir. Gotcha, says Jesse. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We're still less than 200 away from getting the 5,000. Dude, I've been doing this channel for 3 years, and I cannot believe that we're that close to getting the 5,000. I think that's really impressive. I do. I think that's very, very impressive. At first, I just came on here for reps. And then things changed. We're almost at 5,000 subs. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Don't you guys have anything better to do? No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I know that some of y'all love to come on here and spend time to watch these Phils, spend time to watch baseball, spend time to watch me. I love you guys, man. Resilient, man. Richard Lovelady is going to be pitching. He had a 4.46 ERA last year with the Cubs and with the Rays in 35 games. And a 1.31 whip as well. And Bryce Harper is coming up to bat. Turner's at third. And we got Carson Taylor at first, who came in the pinch run for Schwarber. The pitch to Bryce. Inside, it's going to get away from the catcher, though, and not too far for Turner to come home. However, Carson Taylor does go over to second base. And first base is wide open. I think that they're going to rule that as a wild pitch. That's what I think. Boy, it'd be great to see Bryce Harper smoke something here. Harper's 0 for 2 today, struck out and grounded out. The next pitch, and that is fouled away. Though Jesse's not a Phillies fan, Jesse is a gambling man. Jesse is a friend of mine. Let's go, baby. We welcome everybody on here. 1-1 to Bryce. Swing and a miss. He tried to take a hack at that and just could not do so. Fell a little bit behind the slider. Lovelady comes set at the belt. The 1-2 pitch. And it's a bouncer. It's foul, thank goodness, towards the first base side. It is 74 degrees out in Dundon, Florida. Game is played at TD Ballpark. It was underway at 1:07 p.m. Eastern Time. Harper rests the bat on his shoulder. He's in the box. And the 1-2 delivery to Harper, and he fouls it away again. Harper had a 4.8 WAR last year, a 3.7 WAR in 2023, a 5.9 WAR in 2021, and a 2.3 WAR in 2022. Another foul ball by Harper, and it goes over towards the third base side, and it's foul. Nice catch by that fan. One-two pitch to Harper, and it hits him square on the shoulder. And that is going to load the bases. Don't hit our guy. Can't do that. And Harper is going to come out of the game. Oh, boy. Got him square on the shoulder. He's getting checked by the trainers. And he is going back into the dugouts. Ouch. Come on, man. You just can't take our guy out like that. Damn. So we have a pinch runner over at first base. For Harper, it's going to be Matt Kroon. Good news is that bases are loaded. And now Alec Bohm is up to bat, and the first pitch is taken outside for a ball. That's too bad. I don't think it was anything serious, but I don't know. I'll keep you updated. 1-0 to Bohm. He pops this one up over towards the third base side. Shortstop gets under it, will make the catch. Infield fly rule was applied. And the runners will retreat. So Harper came out of the game after getting hit on the shoulder. Hopefully he's all right. We'll keep you up to date. Base is still loaded, and Bryson Stott is coming up to bat. Stott today 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Phillies trying to untie this game. And Lovelady throws an 82-mile-per-hour off-speed pitch. Corey Seidman just said that Bryce Harper was hit by an up-and-in pitch and was removed from the game, though this was likely his last half inning anyway, appeared to get him toward the top of his front arm. Next pitch, and it's a 1-1 count. The pitch to Stott just misses outside, and not by much. The Patriots have now given Devon Godshaw permission to seek a trade. 2-1 to Stott, swing and a miss. Bryce Harper was just hit by a pitch. Hard to tell where his helmet flew off, but it looked like it was towards his right bicep. He immediately came out. Lovelady almost hit Harper with his first pitch, too, says Matt Gelb. 2-2 to Stott. Line drive, hit out over the right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Turner will score. Another run's going to come in for the Phillies, and that makes it now 3-2. As the Phillies take the lead, the bases are still loaded. Let's go. Stott, what a day. Woo! That's what happens when you hit our guy. Now JT's up to bat. First pitch is taken for a ball. Let's go, Vladdy. That puts Carson Taylor at third, Matt Kroon at second, and Stott at first. The pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's see the babies in the chat, folks. Where's the babies at? 1-1. That misses on. That actually just caught the inside corner. Yikes. Richard Lovelady having a hard time getting out of this inning. Let's see more runs here, man. Base is still loaded. The 1-2 to JT. Another fly ball hit over to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Another run's going to score. And the Phillies, they take a 4-2 lead as they bat around Lovelady. More babies. I need more babies. And now Max Kepler's coming up. Rafael Antigua is going to pinch run for JT Realmuto. So he gets on with an RBI single. There's the babies at. I ain't putting babies in the chat as Georgia fan. I understand. I understand the reason why. The pitch on the way. Ground ball hit over towards the pitcher. The throw over the second base. It's bubbled. And it gets past the shortstop. And everybody's going to be safe. Another one. Oh, let's go. 5-2 Phils. So that's an E1 on Lovelady. Let's go. Base is still loaded. And Rincones is up. Let's go. The pitch. Strike 1. That's what happens when you hit Bryce Harper and you take him out of the game. Come on. Mason Fluharty is going to be pitching. 5-2 Phillies. Top of the 6th. Base is loaded. And the pop is up. The pop in the bat. The 0-1. And that's taken on the outside edge for strike 2. Come on. This is what I wanted to see in spring training. Lovelady makes a huge error on the mound. 0-2 to Rincones. And that is fouled away towards the left field side. And out of play it goes. Any updates on Bryce? I don't think so. I haven't seen anything. Charge! A 2-hit day for Bryson Stott. Base is still loaded. The 0-2 pitch, ground ball knocked down by the pitcher, and the throw over to home plate. There's one throw over to first. It is bobbled and not in time. And a run is going to come on in the score as it was knocked away by the first baseman, and it's now 6-2 Phillies. Another one. More errors. 6-2. And now it's Mercado up to bat with runners at first and second, and the first pitch is taken for a strike. So there's 2 outs. There's runners on over at first and second, and the Phillies have come away with 4 runs. 0-1, swing and a miss by Mercado. Just got to keep playing it every single time they score, man. Kepler's at second. And we got a runner on over at first, and that is Rincones. So back-to-back errors for the Blue Jays. They just can't stop scoring. 54 people watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. 0-2 pitch. It's popped up. Hit over towards the infield. Who's going to get it? The catcher calls everyone off, and it's a diving catch by the first baseman. And he got it. That's Raheem Nunez, right? Rainer Nunez came on in to make the diving catch, and he put an end to the madness. And the inning is over, but the Phillies, they get 4 runs, 2 errors, and 4 hits in the inning for Philadelphia. That makes it 6-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's go. And they set 8 men up to the plate. I think. Yeah. That's beautiful. 6-2 Phillies. Great stuff. Dodgers at Brewers is next on MLB Network. Please don't tell me that this game's going to get pushed away. Please don't tell me it's going to get pushed. Are you serious? Are you serious? Really? It's getting pushed off? Are you kidding me? Why isn't Vladdy playing? He was playing. But he's not in now. They take him out like after the 5th inning. They really do this, man. This is stupid. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that we got MLB.com. Am I right? We'll put the game on now. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. We got 47 people on here. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. 6-2 Phillies. Love Lady was getting too busy loving ladies in that inning. Can't believe that they're changing the freaking game. That's sad. That's so sad. Whatever. So we start off the bottom of the 6th, and the first pitch is taken in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, bottom of the 6th. Now I can just turn this off. 0-1. Chopper hit over to third base, backhanded, and the throw over to first is in plenty of time. That was Stefanik who came on up to bat. Stefanik. Now Ollie Sanchez is next. And then in the hole, who's up in the hole? It's Robert Schreck. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. The pitch on the way. That's down and in. Jose Ruiz is still pitching, I think. Next pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards left field, and it's foul. They'll make it a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Got 44 people tuning on in. Answer the poll question. Are the Phillies going back to the World Series? 59% of you say yes. 41% of you say no. Why do you feel that way? I want to hear your thoughts. 1-2 is the count with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. We're on the way to 5,000 subscribers. Keep the likes and the subscribers coming, baby. That's my bot. There's a ground ball hit over towards third base. Bobbled with a throw over to first. Got him. He's out. 2 away. Bang, bang play made for the Philadelphia Phillies. So Christian Arroyo comes on into play second, and Otto Kemp. That's where he should be playing. Third base. Nice play by Kemp. Made a very good throw. Stream Elements, are you a real person? Nope, that's my bot. So is Botrix. That's what a lot of streamers use for bots. Just to have my reminders. So if I ever say, if you guys want to follow me on my social medias, Stream Elements is there. It's my best friend. 0-1. There's a little slow roller hit over towards first base. The pitcher tags the runner the first time, no, as he goes past the bag, and then he stepped out of the baseline and he's out. As he tagged him out right there. Jose Ruiz did a good job. The ball was knocked down over towards the first base line. Ruiz picked it up. He dropped it on the swipe, and then the runner ran past the bag. It looked like he was going over to second, and then he had to go back to first anyways, and there's out number 3. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Cody Clemens will be batting for the Phillies as they lead it 6-2. We got another subscriber. Bird's Nest, how are you, my friend? Another one. 6-2 Phillies. Good things coming today. We cover the Phillies. We cover the Sixers. We covered the Eagles as well. So that's what we do on this channel. How do we feel about the Phillies? Are they going back to the World Series? That's Banks, not Ruiz. Thanks. I don't know why it said Ruiz, but it did. Thanks for letting me know that was Tanner Banks. Yes, I see it now. Thanks for correcting me. Appreciate it. Sam's here. I haven't seen you in a very long time. Where have you been? What's going on? How are you? Long time no see, my friend. Georgia fan says, I say no because of the Dodgers and the Mets will have really good teams this year. You don't think that your Braves are going to have a good year? I think your Braves are going to have a great year this year if they stay healthy. I do. I think that your Braves are going to have a great year. We got 43 people on here watching. Again, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We give you guys incredible baseball content. Mason Fluharty is going to be pitching. He pitched in 56 games last year. Had my second son. Ooh. Hold up. Congratulations. I remember you said that you found out that you were going to be a dad now. Now it's coming back to me. Congratulations. Oh, it's so good to see you, man. Top of the 7th, first pitch to Clemens. It's taken for a ball. Pitch number 2, foul ball. That is awesome. Congratulations, man. But I'm always watching. Just like Al says in Angels in the Outfield, we're always watching. Love him, man. 1-1 pitch to Clemens. That one just misses a little bit high. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's go. Charge! 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. You too, man. The Braves will be good, but I wasn't trying to start anything. You gotta flex, man. You gotta flex. It's okay to flex. It's okay. It's okay to flex. If you don't want to flex, I understand. But don't be afraid on here to flex. If people disagree with you, people disagree with you. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's a civil conversation. You know? People might take offense. People might talk trash, like whatever. But you know what? Stand your ground. I love when people do that on here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cody Clemens, and the 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss. He strikes out, and the first out of the 7th inning is made. Yankees lead it 7-0 in the bottom of the 8th with the bases juiced. Excuse me. Excuse me. The pitch to Taylor. It hits him right on the elbow, and he's rewarded first base. That's how Taylor gets aboard. Saw that Bryce Harper got hit and ended up leaving the game. Now, I think he was just scheduled to leave, and it was precautionary. I don't know. I'm not trying to speculate, even though it sounds like I just did. But I'm waiting to hear a report if the x-rays are okay. I'm sure that we're not going to hear anything until after it. Oh, I haven't got to say this to you. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go. Yes. I was there, man. I was so proud. 1-0 pitch, and that hits Kroon right on the knees. So Flaherty has hit 2 of our batters. Everybody's getting hit today, man. Come on. So Taylor just got hit, and now Kroon gets hit, and that puts runners over at first and second base. Got him right on the back knee. Who do y'all open with? Bryce Harper's former team, the Washington Nationals. Hopefully he plays, though. The pitch on the way, and that's taken for a ball. We're in the top of the 7th, and Rafael Marchand is pinch hitting for Otto Kemp. The pitch, 1 ball, 1 strike. What are they doing? They're hitting our guys. That's what they're doing. But why are they doing it? Great question. 1-1 pitch to Marchand, and that's drilled, but it's a foul ball towards the third base dugout. Phillies have had a lot of rivalry moments with the Toronto Blue Jays. 1-2 pitch to Marchand in the air. Hit out over towards left field. It's pretty shallow, though, and it's going to be caught. Well, it's good off the bat. Just got under it, though. And 2 outs recorded. Bryce Harper got hit by a pitch in the top of the 6th. Upper body? Question mark. Todd Selecki is speculating. Left the game in the 6th. Nothing else to report. 2 outs. The pitch to Christian Arroyo. He pops this one up over towards right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and Christian Arroyo continues to do well. The throw over to the plate, though, the runner is out. So Arroyo does get an RBI double. However, it's Matt Kroon who tried to run from first all the way to home plate. He was a dead fish at the plate. And it's 7-2 Phillies as we go to the bottom of the 7th. So they just called an RBI double by Christian Arroyo. A bloop double, so we got to play the bell anyways. Okay. Ah, I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to put y'all on the IL so you'll be awful this season. Yeah, there you go. There's the trash talking. There's the trash talking that I've missed. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want, baby. There's the trash talk. It's all right. It's all right, man. It's beautiful. Go Phillies. Go Phillies, man. All right, bottom of the 7th. What's the score? 7-2. So you're tuning in for the first time. Joe Ross went 2 innings today. Gave up 2 earned runs, 3 hits. Had a nice first inning. Didn't really have such a good second inning at all. We do post-game shows on here. So after the game is done, we will obviously have a post-game show. And that'll be cool. During the regular season, I am doing pre-game, regular game, and post-game shows. And we will be taking phone calls after each and every game. And we're doing it as a whole product. It's going to be great. So if you love the Phillies, if you love baseball, come on over. What are you doing? We're at 4,818 subscribers, baby. Continue to like, continue to subscribe. We got 55 people on here watching and just 35 likes. Just 35. Saba will see. Thanks for doing this, JJ. It's nice to listen while I drive around. I got you. Oh, wait, I listened to that before. But yes, I got you. I got you, man. We have a new pitcher for the Phillies. His name is Krismot. Throws the first pitch down low is Charles McAdoo. Played in Double-A and Single-A last year. Batted .278 and 17 homers and 78 RBI. The pitch. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. McAdoo. What did I say his name was? Charles McAdoo. Came on in for Andres Jimenez. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. Another one deposited into the bank. Ooh. Come on. 7-2. Krismot just came on in to relieve Tanner Banks. Bryce Harper hit by pitch from earlier. He's already changed and heading back to Clearwater per Todd Selecki. Uh-oh. Oh, no. He's heading back to Clearwater. And the MLB app just canceled out on me. Isn't that great? Now there's 2 outs. Headed back to Clearwater. Really? Oh, no. The pitch. And that's taken down for a ball. Melanie's here. What's up, Melanie? Bryce Harper left the game and he's going back to Clearwater. 1-0 pitch. And that misses down and in for a ball. Thanks, Brandon Little. We love you so much. Two balls, no strikes with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the 7th. We cover the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles on this channel, and we do old school radio play-by-play style. But we also interact with you guys because y'all are the best. 2-1 pitch and then misses down low for a ball. Headed back to Clearwater. That makes me feel so happy. Three-one pitch, swing and a miss. That's the one thing I hate about spring training, is that any of these guys can get hurt. Three-two. Ground ball, diving stop by the shortstop, throw over to first. Not in time. That was Lovelady who hit him. Did I say Little? Yeah, Lovelady. You're right. It's so hard to keep track of all these players. It was Lovelady. Thanks, Lovelady. Hey, JJ, do y'all want Sean Murphy? We'll be happy to trade you for JT. Hold up 1 second. Let me think about it. Next question. I'm balling those strikes. And the next pitch is a curveball that's in there for a strike. Chris Matt will come set the letters. And the next pitch is rolled over towards the right side. Throw over to first is in plenty of time. And the inning is over. So Chris Matt comes on in and does his job. And we head to the 8th inning. 7-2 Philadelphia. No, you keep him. Great. I'm really annoyed that Bryce Harper's hurt now. That really annoys me. Oh, it sucks. Got 45 concurrent viewers on here. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Some things to talk about during the spring training game, but honestly, the biggest headline now is that Bryce Harper got hurt. If I read the schedule correctly, they're playing in Clearwater tomorrow, so that's not necessarily cause for the alarm yet because Bryce is headed back there. Yeah, but it still doesn't make me feel good. He's probably going to get testing done, I'm sure. It just doesn't. I just don't like it that our star player gets hurt. He could never stay healthy before. I'm not like sounding the alarm. It just doesn't make me feel good. You know? But yes, you're right. Doesn't mean like all worry yet. But it still annoys me. It still is annoying. What's going on here? We're in the top of the 8th inning. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch to Lantigua. And it's up high for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's taken for a strike. That was the other thing, too, I was thinking is, like, don't you think that he would go back, like, with the team? But I guess, I don't know. They probably want him to get testing done. 1-2. And it's down for ball 2. Two-two pitch. Chopper hit over towards second base. Throw over to first is in time. And there's 1 out in the top of the 8th. Hit that thumbs up button, baby. Josh Bro's up to bat. He homered in his first spring training game. And the pitch that he sees is down and away. Are the Phillies going back to the World Series is the poll question, folks. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right center field. And the center fielder's there. And he will squeeze it for out number 2. So Shrek got it. And there's 2 away. Better get it out of the way, then you know what to do. Justin Crawford's coming up. He'll be making his first at-bat tonight. First pitch. That's a chopper. It's fouled, though, over at the first base side. Keep hitting the thumbs up and keep hitting the subscribe button as well. It was a cutter. On the mound is a guy by the name of Kevin Gowdy. 27 years old from Santa Barbara, California. The pitch to Crawford, and there's a base hit back up the middle with 2 outs, and Crawford able to come through. Chad's here. What's going on, Chad? Gotta give you a bell. Year 2 of Yamamoto is going to be special. Did they just start? 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And Crawford gets on with a single. And Otto Kemp is up to bat again. Takes the first pitch for a ball. How are you, Chad? It's always good to see you too, my friend. Got a post-game show after this, so don't go anywhere. 1-0 pitch, ground ball, hit over towards the third base side, goes underneath the glove of the third baseman, out to left field for a hit. Crawford's going to go on over to third. The throw this second is off the line, and it's a stand-up double. And the Phillies have 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Let's go. Max is here. I saw the Yankees slaughtered the Cardinals today. Top of the 8th, 2 outs. And Cody Clemens is up in the box. First pitch to Cody. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. It's going back over towards the track. It's carrying, and it hits off the top of the wall. 2 runs will score. And the Phillies now lead it by a score of 9-2 as Cody Clemens comes up big again with a 2-run double. Yeah. More babies. There's the babies. And now Carson Taylor's up to bat. 1 ball, no strikes. 9-2 Philadelphia. They are slaughtering the Blue Jays today. 1-0 pitch outside for ball 2. So Cody Clemens comes up big with a double and drives in 2 runs for Philadelphia. George! Continue to subscribe, baby. 2-0 pitch, check swing. Did he go? And they say he did. I don't agree with that call. Jen Powell, who's the third base umpire, said that he went around. I guess he did. He did, actually. On the replay, good call. 2-1 pitch on the way, and that's popped up, hit out over towards shallow left center field. Who's going to get it? The center fielder calls off the left fielder, and he'll make the catch, and the inning is over. Cody Clemens gets a 2-run double to make it 9-2 Philadelphia, and we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, baby. Georgia, who's pitching for my Pirates? Who is pitching for your Pirates? I can figure that out for you. Who's pitching for your Pirates? Are they on now? They're not on now, are they? Are they still on? It's 9-4. Pirates now have... Who's pitching? Burrow's got the start. Cam Sanders just allowed 4 earned runs. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Like, subscribe, and hit those bell icons. We got 42 likes, 52 people watching. What are y'all waiting for, man? What are y'all waiting for? Are the Philadelphia Phillies going to the World Series? 39 votes. 41% of you say no. 59% of you say absolutely, JJ. What do you mean they're not going back to the World Series? Of course they are. Of course they are. Cubs and Giants are scoreless. We have a postgame show after this, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. During the regular season, I will be taking calls from the people. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from what you guys have to say. Orioles are down 7-3 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. That game's in the top of the 9th. And we're in the bottom of the 8th here. It's a 9-2 game. D says, I believe. I believe in the Phillies. I want to believe. But do you believe? Do you believe in magic? 4-1 Marlins against the Mets. How did y'all get your runs today, bro? Who went off? First of all, the Blue Jays pitching has been terrible today. How did we get our runs? Well, Cody Clemens just got a 2-run double. Bryson Stott had an RBI single. He went 2 for 3 today. Christian Arroyo had an RBI bloop double. And honestly, the inning should have continued because the runner who was going from first, that was Matt Kroon. He was out at the plate. JT had an RBI single. Gabriel Rincones had a solo homer. We've been just partying around. Schwarber had an RBI single as well. It's beautiful. Mets versus Yankees for the World Series. You don't think that you're better than the Mets? I think that you are better than the Mets, to be honest with you. I do. I actually think that you guys are better. I'm not even joking. We're in the bottom of the 8th. My TV froze. There's a runner over at second. That's Mitchell Vladdy, who got on with a single. And then there was a ground out. And that puts him over at second base. So 1 out. And Michael Stefanik is up to bat. Muck the Fets. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 is the count. Bottom of the 8th inning. We got the Sixers on tonight. They got Soto, JJ. Well, the Braves have Acuna, and he's the MVP. Here's a ground ball hit sharply over to shortstop. The runner goes over to third, and he is out. A 6-5 fielder's choice. And 2 gone. Rafael Antigua did a good job reading the play. And more bad base running for the Toronto Blue Jays. They do have Soto, but you guys have the MVP. Arguably. That's Acuna. The pitch, ground ball, hit over towards shortstop, the flip over the second, and that's going to end the inning. It's a 6-4 fielder's choice. And we head to the ninth, the top of the ninth. 9-2 is the lead for the Philadelphia Phillies. They do have Soto. You mean Gregory Soto? Is Gregory Soto still on the Baltimore Orioles? Gregory Soto. Let's see where he is. Somebody wanted to know yesterday where Carlos Estevez went. He's on the Kansas City Royals now. Gregory Soto is still on the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, but he's not going to be back till May. Well, guess what? You give him a shot in October and he's healthy. I'm just saying. I think that the Braves, honestly, if I was a betting man, not being real, if the Braves are hot in October, I think that they have as good of a chance. I think that they're better than the Mets. I think that they're better than the Phillies. Are they better than the Dodgers? I don't know. Probably not. The Padres, I think, are the second best team in the National League. If I were to rank the top 5 teams in the National League, it would be the Dodgers at number 1. It would be the it would be the Padres at number 2. And the Braves would probably be 3. It's a back and forth between the Padres and the Braves for 2 and 3. And then 4th is the Mets and 5th is the Phillies. Agree or disagree? Top of the 9th inning. This thing just keeps freezing up on me. I hate this. This is so annoying. Wake up. There we go. And then the American League, it's the Yankees, and, oh yeah, the Yankees. NL East is basically only 3 teams. It is. Jimmy Burnett is going to be pitching for the Toronto Blue Jays. Who is Jimmy Burnett, JJ? I'll get you some more facts about him in just a little bit. But before that, you got to subscribe to the channel. Got to hit the like button, and you got to subscribe. I'll still read you the facts anyways. Jacob Sharp is going to be the new catcher for the Toronto Blue Jays as well. They have like 5 different catchers. And now the scorecard is getting messy. Bring on Eddie Perez and the Braves. Go Phillies. Yes, sir. We'll see where we end up. There's a lot of games to play. Georgia says Dodgers, Mets, Braves, Padres, Phillies. Okay. So you think that the Mets are better than you. That's funny. Because I think that your pitching is better than theirs. I'll take Sale Strider and Ronaldo Lopez any day. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 9th. Matt Kroon is up to bat. Again, the guy on the mound is Burnett. 1-1. That's right down the middle for a called strike. Actually, it was called a ball. Eyes are that bad, really. James Burnett, 26 years old, from Chicago, Illinois. I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon again for another Phillies spring training game. And then we got the Sixers tonight. The 2-1 pitch. There's a high fly ball hit over towards deep right center field. On the run, it's carrying, going back towards the track and making the catch right at the wall for out number 1. Is Shrek. And there's one away. What time is it? 3:41. There's a line drive base hit into left field by Rafael Marchand, and there's a one-out single by Rafael. I did not mean to play that one. So sorry about that. Go bleep yourself, San Diego. Great movie. Christian Arroyo, another guy under the Dombrowski umbrella. Played for him as he was a Red Sox. The Phillies signed him this year. Takes the first pitch on the outside edge for a called strike. Arroyo in AAA last year, played in 30 games, batted .237. He had 2 homers and 13 RBI. James Burnett comes set at the letters, looks back at first, and the 0-1 swing and a miss on a slider that was heading towards the dirt. Shohei Ohtani is going to make his spring training appearance of the year Friday night against his old team, the Angels, according to Dave Roberts. 0-2? That's a little bit high. Mets have bases loaded in the top of the 9th with 2 outs against the Miami Marlins. The 1-2 pitch to Arroyo, and that misses again. Oy, oy. Continue to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. We are on the road to 5,000, baby. The 2-2 pitch, fly ball hit over towards center field, and there's the catch for the second out. Close, but no cigar. Three up, 2 down. Mets just got out, and their game is over, so they lost by a score of 4-1. Rafael Antigua, who came on in earlier. So for 1, he grounded out in the stairs of the strike. Nine to 2 Phillies. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Japan is going to go off for the season opener. Yeah, you got Shota, you got Seiya for the Cubs, Shohei, and then you got Haesung Kim and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And whatchamacallit, who pitches for the Dodgers? Who did they just sign? Oh, my gosh. Roki Sasaki. It's beautiful. Wasn't Tommy Edman, too, playing for Team Japan? 1-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. He did not go, says the first base umpire. Can somebody correct me on that? Was Tommy Edman on Team Japan? For the whatchamacallit? The World Baseball Classic. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. It rung him up. And the inning is over. And we head to the bottom of the 9th. Let's see. They're actually going to use the ABS replay here, so hold your horses. It looked a little bit high. And it is. So it's a 3-2 count instead. No, that was Lars Nootbaar. Thank you. I like this ABS system. I cannot wait until it's implemented next year. So hold your horses. The count is full. 2 out. So runner on at first. 3-2 pitch, and that misses outside for ball 4. Let's see if the Phillies can get a run from this. That'd be beautiful. All right. Let's go. That was Lars Nootbaar. Thank you. Josh Bros coming up. I like this guy. I got to watch him when he was on the Hudson Valley Renegades, and he has a lot of power. He homered in his first spring training game, and stares at strike one. If Max is still here, I'm sure he could tell you about this guy. You still here, Max? 0-1 pitch to Josh Bro. Swing and a miss. The count is 0-2. Bro playing over at first base. Marchand's at second. And we got a runner on over at first. 0-2 pitch to Bro. Check swing. He went around. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Josh Bro. Last chance for the Toronto Blue Jays. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. Okay. Thinking of a number between 1 to 10. Chat, what is it? What's the number? I'm thinking of a number between 1 to 10. Anybody know what it is? Anybody? Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe as well. Seven. No. It's not 7. It's not 3. Jinx. Ray and Georgia fan jinxed each other. Nope. It ain't 3, and it certainly ain't 7. Anybody else want to guess? Keep firing away. Come on. Fire away with the answers. Just pick a number. A number. 51 people on here. 51 All-Stars. 5. That is correct. And you know why I thought of the number 5? It's because I'm gifting 5 memberships to people. That's why. Jane got gifted a membership. Congratulations, Jane. Denbrew, a membership. Doug, a membership. Lupita Torres, a membership. And Alice Adams, a JJ membership. It's so randomized. So if you didn't get it, I'm sorry. It's so random. Bottom of the ninth. Jane will be so happy to see that she got a membership. Beautiful. Bottom of the ninth. Nobody out. End the pitch. And that's taken for a strike. Melanie says, nice. See what I do there? I actually wanted to do the exercise, and then I thought, you know what? I might as well gift memberships as I do it. I'm a genius. 1-0 pitch, and that's taken outside for ball 2. So Garrett is pitching. Georgia says, cool. Yeah, I thought of that on the spot. Broadcast team for the Classic Thursday to Sunday on NBC. Oh, for golfing. RJ Shrek ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. After this, we got a post-game show. So please stay tuned. We got a little post-game show. The Braves won. 2 balls, 1 strike, and that's taken outside for a ball. Sixers broke me so bad that I'm going to watch the MLB regular season. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, I love the sound of that. I'm sorry that the Sixers broke you. I know. I still got to do the game tonight. Screw the Sixers. 3-1 pitch, and it's taken down low for ball 4. And now we'll put a runner on over at first base with nobody out. I get it, though. I understand. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe, folks. Sixers, yeah, I understand. The Braves did win. Congratulations to the Braves. Seriously, congratulations. Athletics in C Seattle. I almost said Seahawks. They're tied 1-1. I love baseball. I'm so happy that we're back with baseball. I wanted to wait till football season was done. Now it's over. 1 ball, no strikes, and the next pitch is taken for ball 2. So Garrett cannot find the strike zone. That's a problem. Tristan Garnett, cannot find the strike zone. He'll be 27 at the end of March. 2-0 is the count, and the next pitch is taken for ball 3, and the runner's going to go on over to second base. Come on, we got to find the strike zone. (3-0), and that's on the outside edge. So let's hope that Bryce Harper's okay, folks. I need prayers in the chat for Bryce Harper. 3-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner for strike 2. Dodgers Nation is silent. I love it. Because the Brewers lead it 2-0 against them. The payoff pitch from Garnett. Outside and high for ball 4. And that puts runners on at first and second to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we have a timeout called on the mound. Oy, oy, oy. We're going to do a short postgame show today because I do have to get going. I usually am going to, at the end of every single regular season game, I am doing a full postgame show production. So just be on the lookout for that. Another sub! Woo! Another subscriber. One more to get to 4820. We are so close to getting 5,000. I want us to get there before the regular season, man. It's beautiful. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much. The pitch, and that misses inside. Come on. Bryce on ice. Oh, I like that. I don't like the sound of that, but I like that rhyme. I see what you did there. Prayers. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out in the bottom of the 9th. The next pitch, and that misses again. 3,900 views, baby. Let's continue to drive this thing. 1-2 pitch. It's down and in. Looked like it was a curveball. It was a McAdoo. Charles McAdoo, 22 years old, from Walnut Creek, California. Next pitch. And it's a foul ball. $3,900. Come on. 2-2 delivery. There's a fly ball hit out over towards right center field. And on the run to make the diving catch is the center fielder for the Phillies. And the runner from second does go on over to third base. Nice play by Justin Crawford. That was huge. Crawford got there, utilized his whole entire speed, got on one knee, made a nice catch, and there's one gone. That was big. And the runners are at the corners with 1 out. A double play can end the madness. The first pitch is low for a ball. Justin Crawford, remember that name, folks. Crawford and Gabriel Rincones. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, Just above the zone for ball 2. Garnett has struggled. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That's 2-1. What a catch by Justin Crawford. 2-1 delivery. Fly ball hit out to center field again. Crawford gets under it. Goes back towards the wall. He won't be able to get there. And a couple of runs. At least one run's going to score. The runner goes on over to second base. There's a stand-up double, so it's just an RBI double to make it now 9-3. It's a good swing by Nunez. He's had a very good day today. Rainer Nunez. This guy could be a really good ball player, too, it seems like. Hit one into the gap. And Crawford, even though he hustled very quickly, just could not get there. Robertson is up to bat. A base hit can make it a 9-5 ball game. Garnett's still pitching, 22 pitches for him. The pitch underway, and it's taken for a ball. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Garrett Mitchell just took Yoshinobu Yamamoto deep. The 1-1 delivery, and it bounces in the dirt, but a good block by the catcher to scoop it out of the dirt. Can't close it out. Can't close it out yet. Garnett's like, let me just try to continue this. 2-1, and that misses inside for ball 3. It really should be like a 9-5 game with nobody out, but Crawford made a really nice catch. Come on, let's close it. Three-one offering, swing and a miss. Slider was right down the middle. Brian Windhorst just said that this is most likely Kevin Durant's last season as a Brooklyn Net. 3-2, and that's down low for ball 4, and the tying run is in the hole. Holy cow. We got a game here. And a timeout's going to be called on the mound, and I think we are going to have a pitching change. So Robertson gets on with a walk. And we will have a pitching change. Imagine if Philly chokes and loses. Imagine if it ends up being a tie game. That's crazy. That is wild. 59 concurrent viewers, and only 47 of you have hit that thumbs up button. And we need more subscribers. Continue to subscribe. Bring your popcorn. Where's the popcorn emojis at? Come on. Come down to Play-by-Play with JJ stream for a good time at the ballpark. That's the type of vibes we bring on here. Georgia fan says, I'm calling it. It's going to be a grand slam. You shut your mouth. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Sean McDermott claims that the tush push is a dangerous play and needs to be banned. Well, Sean McDermott can oh my gosh. Yeah, just because they tried to run it 4 times in the playoffs last year, of course he's going to say that. Of course he's going to say that. Screw him. Thank you. We got the 48-20. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, let's go. That's beautiful. 180 subscribers away from 5,000. Cody Stashek is going to be pitching for the Phillies. Bases juiced. The first pitch, and it's fouled away. JJ, don't feel bad. You have 4,817 more subs than me. It's all good. Hey, it's not about numbers. No balls, one strike. And the next pitch, ground ball into the hole for a base hit. One run's going to score, and that'll make it 9-5. Another run scores, and that makes it 9-6. And the tying run is coming up to the plate. Vladdy comes through and gets a 2-run single. How about that? Did I say 9-5? It's 9-5, excuse me. The tying run is on deck. So it's a 2-run single. Was looking at the score bug here. 1 out now. And the first pitch to Arias is fouled away. So it's 9-5, a 2-run single. Vladdy's at first. Robertson's at second. Wow. Victor Arias is at the plate. Stashek, who struggled his last time out there, is pitching right now. 0-1. And it's high for a ball. No way. No way that this ends up being a tie game. There's no extra innings if that's the case. 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled. It's hit over towards the first base side. Knocked down by the first baseman. He bobbles it. The runner collides with him. And everybody is safe. Nunez... excuse me, that was Josh Bro bobbled it, and the bases are loaded. It was a chopper hit over to first. Bro fielded it, and then he bounced it down, and then as soon as he went to tag the bag, he dropped the ball. Huh. He dropped it. And a grand slam can tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, this is ugly. Can they get out of the jam? First pitch, it's low for a ball. Base is loaded. Arias aboard at first base. Vladdy at second. And Robertson at third. 1-0 pitch with 1 out. And that misses down low for ball 2. Whew. The hairs in the back of my neck are standing up. Why? Because you want the Phillies to lose? Just kidding. Just kidding. I was just joking. I was joking. 2-0. And that one misses. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Tying run is at the plate. 3-0 pitch, and finally a strike, folks. They got a strike. Thank God it's only preseason. No need to give myself a stroke. 3-1 on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. It's carrying. It's going back over towards the track. Crawford tracks it down. I'll make the catch. However, another runner's going to come on in to score. And it's 9-6. And runners are at second and third now. Crawford's saving the day, man. Made 2 good catches. But the game is not done yet. One swing can still tie the game. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. One more like to get us to 50. And 180 more subs till we get to 5,000. 2 outs. The pitch to Sharp, and that's taken for a strike. Dartpoo is back. Haven't seen that man in forever. Good afternoon. You're watching a 9-2 bottom of the ninth become a 9-6 bottom of the ninth with runners at second and third. 0-1, swing and a miss. And the Blue Jays down to their final strike. After this, we're going to do a little short post game. A short post game show. Oh, 0-2 is the count. And the next pitch, chopped foul. Yep, baseball is back, and so am I. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Outside for ball 1. We got a post-game show after this, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Nice. Goodbye. Yes. Nice. We held on. We won. All right. Post-game monologue. Got to do a post-game monologue because I saw a lot of things today. And we're going to do this really quickly because I do have to step off. I have to go somewhere. But I promised I'd do a little post-game show. All right, first and foremost, before you guys head out, if you guys are heading out right now and you don't want to even listen to the postgame show, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icons. We'll be back on tonight for the Sixers, and then we got another Phillies sprint training game tomorrow afternoon. All right, so obviously the ninth inning was very wild. If there's anything I got to say about Garnett, he stunk today. He did so bad today. He gave up 3 walks. He allowed 3 earned runs. He was lucky because his only out that he recorded was on a diving catch by Justin Crawford, and it was a nice catch. Justin Crawford saved that ninth inning. Stashik looked a little bit wonky, but he got the job done, and he got himself a nice strikeout to end it. So that's great. Good stuff. Yeah, Joe Ross pitched today. Was very underwhelmed with him. He had a nice first inning. I don't see him pitching 2 innings during the regular season, so I guess that I shouldn't really be mad about what happened, but I just wish in that second inning that he did a little bit better. He gave up a couple of runs and a couple of hits in that inning and just left a lot of elevated stuff out over the middle of the plate. I love you too, man. I love you too, Eric. I do. Bigger takeaways were that the lineup, I thought, did pretty good today. We saw Trey Turner hit. He got on with a walk. He scored a run. He did go 0 for 2. But we saw him in the leadoff spot. He hit the ball sharply one time. Also made a nice play over at shortstop, too. I thought that he did some good things. Kyle Schwarber had a nice RBI single where he drove it back up the middle and put up some good at-bats, did Kyle Schwarber things. The biggest thing, though, is keep your eye on Bryce Harper. That hit to wherever it was, wherever it hit him. You know, he went back to Clearwater during the game, took off his clothes, and he was going to come out anyways, but just keep your eye on him because we know about the injuries that he's dealt with in the past. And that would suck if we had to miss him for a little bit of time. It would really stink. And we just have to wait and see what happens. They play in Clearwater tomorrow, I understand, but you got to be careful. Yeah, what else? Otto Kemp. I like him playing over at third base. He did some good things defensively at third. He's not a first baseman. They've been trying to implement him over at first base. I don't understand it. He's better off at third base and had another nice day offensively at the plate. Bohm got some action today. He had a couple of at-bats where he hit the ball sharply. Just got it right at some guys. It was good to see him back out there in the lineup. Thought he had a nice diving stop over at third base too, and he got up from his knees and threw it over to first. It was a good play. So good stuff there. Arroyo had a bloop double. Bryson Stott had a couple of hits today, which was nice. Stott looks better, man. I know that he dealt with an injury last year and it was nagging him. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year, and I was really happy that he got to play today. Max Kepler, 0 for 3 today with an RBI. Did strike out. That was not a good at-bat that he had during the strikeout at-bat. But good to see him play out there, too. JT had an RBI single up the middle. That was the inning where the Phillies put up 5 runs in the 6th. Mercado, that guy's fast out in center field. That guy's good. And Gabriel Rincones. This guy... Honestly, if he continues to have a good spring training, there's a chance. I don't know if he's going to make it to the majors. I don't think that's like where he's going to start. But if he continues to have a good spring training and he stays hot and he's hitting the ball out of the park, you might want to experiment with him because, again, who's our everyday left fielder? Who's our everyday center fielder? I can't pencil in Rojas as an everyday center fielder, starting center fielder for this team. I can't say Brandon Marsh is an everyday left fielder for this team. So I want somebody to take that position and have it be an everyday thing. And if Rincones or whoever it is, just steps up and just continues to produce, they deserve a shot. They deserve a shot, is all I'm going to say. We were 5 for 13 today with runners in scoring position. That was really nice to see. We had some 2-out RBIs, including the 2-run double by Christian Arroyo. The 2-run double by Cody Clemens, and then the RBI double by Christian Arroyo. Yeah, I saw some good things. The pitching in the 9th inning obviously wasn't so good. What else? Seth Johnson gave up 3 hits. But he had a nice play where Harper flipped it back to him over to first base. He had to go cover the bag, and then he recognized that the runner from third was coming home, and he threw a strike to home plate to gun him out. Good recognition, good IQ, nice play. Jose Ruiz and Tanner Banks pitched today. I liked what I saw from the both of them. They're going to have to be key, reliable pieces coming out of the bullpen this year. So... good stuff from them. Only 1 hit allowed from Ruiz, and it was just a single up the middle. But nice ground ball pitches. I liked how hitters were off balance when they faced the both of them. So they got a B+ in my book today. They did really good. Chris Madden Vespi did okay. 1 inning, 1 hit allowed for each of them. Chris Matt did have a strikeout. But yeah. Banks and Ruiz did good. So this was a game where I took away a lot of positives, even though we almost blew it at the end. That's just all on Garnett and Stashik as well, even though Stashik cooled the fire at the very end of that game. So, goodbye, Johan. Hello, Justin, says Darth Pooh. Yeah. I want him to make noise. I do. I would like Rojas to step up, too. I'm not saying that I don't want Rojas to play out there. He just has to prove it. That's all he has to do. He has to prove it, and he hasn't proved it. He hasn't proved that he can be reliable at the plate. Just hasn't done that. Incredible defensive player. But you can't be an automatic out. All right, I'm done. I got to go. That wraps things up for me. I've been doing like 25-minute post-game shows, but I'm keeping this short today because I got to skedaddle. But I will see you back on tonight for the Sixers game, for those of you that are interested. And I will also be back tomorrow afternoon for another Phillies spring training game. So see you all then. So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Laila Tov.